Welcome back to another episode of Stutz's Soapbox. I'm Stutz. Hey, if you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. If you're a new viewer, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. Like, subscribe, share, comment. If you get something out of this, cool. If you think I'm totally off the mark, cool. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. All right. Looks like the elections are over. They finally counted. Seattle, finally counted their 300,000 votes. Took them a week. I don't know why, but took them a week. They found all the ones they needed to find, and they now have a socialist mayor. So you got Mandami in New York, and you got, what's her name, Katie Wilson in Seattle. Bookends. Two socialists. Talking about all this pie in the sky. They got Mandami's already been slapped down by his governor who supported him and endorsed him and all that. She's like, no, we can't be doing all of this. Why? Because it doesn't work. But hey, New York, they might be having buyer's remorse here real soon, and he hasn't even started in office yet. Southern Draw 300 hands. Very nice smoke. All the proceeds raised from this go back to the village. Robert doesn't take anything from it. Yeah, it's kind of wild. They're promising all kinds of stuff that I don't think they're going to be able to deliver because, well, who are they going to go after? Well, we got to tax the rich. Well, the rich in New York, the top 1.5% in New York, pay over 40% of the taxes. So if you want to tax the rich more, give a number. How much more? There's women. I've seen them on TikTok or one of them things. Might have been YouBoob, talking about Sharia law is coming to New York, and they're all happy. Obviously, they don't know what Sharia law is because, well, ladies, Sharia law comes into effect, and you're a second-class citizen. Yeah, really. Got to wear all the, look like reverse Klansmen with all the black shit on. Can't see anything, have to have permission from your man or male, the males in your family to go out into the street, do anything. If you get raped, you have to have a male witness to try to, prosecute somebody. Good luck. I'm laughing because they actually are looking forward to this. They got to be on drugs. But, hey, they're very uneducated voters. Oh, they might have degrees, but they're uneducated voters. Prove me wrong on that one. See this thing right here, this nice little phone, this leash, the binky for a lot of people. It's going to be our downfall. The Eagles coined it. We're prisoners of our own device, prisoners of that. I saw it at the gym today. Do one set on the machine and then sit there for 10 minutes scrolling through your phone, then do another set. I could have done all 3 sets in the time you were scrolling, in less time than you were scrolling through your phone. Technology is a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong, but it's taking away our intelligence. People don't know how to think, don't know how to look stuff up, don't have critical thinking anymore at all. They don't teach it in school, period. Man, you just take your phone, hit the G word, scribble something up, you duck, duck, go, whatever your search engine is, it doesn't matter, Bing, Ting, whatever. And now with the AI, it'll tell you everything you want to know. I'm guilty of using it. Hell, I still read though. And I still know how to search for stuff. And I still know how to question. They talk about, you can't question the science on all this stuff. Science is nothing but questions. Jack and Coke. Um, Science is nothing but questions. And always questioning. How many times has the food pyramid, come up? One day, coffee's bad for you. 3 days later, coffee's good for you. Eggs, bad. Eggs, good. Bacon, fat is great for you. No, it's not good for you. It's great for all the time. This is constantly going on because people question stuff. But now everybody just, they walk around, bah, feed me, feed me information. Give me the information. Give me the answer to the question I need. Kids having phones in school that they can look crap up right there. It's incredible where we're going. Question your leaders, question your representatives, question the idiots on the news channels. They'll tell you, so and so, Charlie Kirk. Hell, I'll even use Trump. What is it? South Carolina, that shit that happened there. And he said there were good people on both sides of the argument. He wasn't talking about the white supremacists. He was talking about the people that were trying to keep Confederate monuments, historical monuments, and the people trying to take them down. But the news told you, he's a white supremacist, he's a racist. Nah, he ain't either. And dude just wants what's right for America, just like every other president, for the most part, wanted what's right for America. They come at it from different aspects. But, Trump could save a kid from drowning, and the news would say he was starving sharks. Question what he does. Don't get me wrong. Trust me, I'm questioning stuff. This $2,000, stimulus check or whatever. Pay the national debt down. We're $38 trillion in arrears. 130% debt to GDP. I'll keep preaching on this. Every great society that hit that mark collapsed. Pay the debt down. 50-year mortgages. Oh, that's great for people that got money. They can go get the mortgage rate on the 50-year mortgage right in the very beginning. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be housing boom for, a year. So I'm against that too. And the latest thing of giving F-35s to Saudi Arabia. I don't know. We did that with AWACS. I know, I was there when we were doing it. I was in Saudi then. Hey, Epstein's list coming out. You know, everybody said what they have seen. Trump ain't on it, to the demise of a lot of other people. But hey, get it out there. Get it out there. If he is on it, he needs to fall too, just like everybody else. We already know Clinton was on it. He was on the island 28 times. That's a given. We know that. He should fall. If Barry Soetoro was on there, he should fall. I don't care. Mitch McConnell, I don't care, Hey, the Pope could be on there. He should fall. Question stuff. Don't be a sheep led around by that ring in your nose. Don't be a damn sheep, man. Think. Critically think. And I'll give you one to critically think on. If Trump was on the Jeffrey Epstein list in a bad way, do you not think that Biden or whoever was running the show there, Jill, actually, I believe, would not have put it out? Do you not think the establishment would have had that out there to ensure that Kamala Harris won? Come on, man. Think about that. If you got anything out of this, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, whether you agree or disagree. Leave a comment. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm right. Man, because we got to start doing stuff to save the republic. And no, we're not a democracy. We are a constitutional representative republic. I love y'all. I'm out.